wife is touching a dragon.
Now there are signs, but I'm not allowed to go further.
What a joke. So not a good start. So, good morning from Dendermonde. We are going to the station now. Let's hope we can catch the train because, yeah, we got out of the apartment a bit later than other days. But let's hope that we can make it. We are going to Mons, or Bergen in Dutch, the capital of the province of Hainaut. So there we are going. So we have arrived to Mons, the capital of the province of Hainaut. The province of Hainaut is a historical province owned by the Dukes of Hainaut. They had a much bigger territory than only the current Belgian province, but then in 1678 it was subdivided into two. They just split the north and the south by the river Aisne, and the south was a bigger chunk. It went to France, and the north went to what was then the Holy Roman Empire, but they didn't start speaking German, they just kept speaking French. A major city in the French part is Valenciennes. Major cities in this region of Belgium are Mons, Charleroi, Mouscron. So an interesting attraction or building here in Mons, modern building that is the station. The train station, which was designed by Santiago Calatrava, and looks very modern, but by far the most historic and beautiful attraction of Mons is the tower of the Belfry, which stands on the hill which gives the name of Mons to Mons. Mons in Latin means hill, Mons, because Mons was built on a hill, and around that hill a city kind of formed itself. So the hill here where we are going up, as the Belfry in the background. Next to it is the Basilica of Mons with this kind of interesting statue. They just have kale here on the street.
Yeah, it's pumpkin.
Yeah. So first of all we are gonna go to the Belfry, where we'll try to get up to the highest point of the tower. Let's hope that the stairs are made in a way that they are not very scary for people with extreme fear of heights, such as me. I think it's best to get that tower out of the way first, to then be hungry enough to eat and stuff, and yeah, also because when you just step out of the train you still have energy and stuff, then it's good to do the things that require more exercise at the beginning.
I'm already tired.
This is the Spanish house, which is some kind of patrimony, so cultural heritage in Hainaut. Why is it the Spanish house? Well, the Spanish were here. Charles V, Charles I, it's the same person.
Ay, qué bueno.
He was ruler over these territories, and other parts of Belgium belong to France. So this is the Belfry. From here I guess you can see all of Mons. Here is where the Dukes of Hainaut founded their house, their castle, and from there a whole city surrounding it. Belfries are quite typical from Belgium, but this one is quite unique because it is the only Baroque belfry in all of Belgium. It also forms part of the UNESCO World Heritage. It does look quite beautiful. So this is how it looks like from the middle part of the tower. I think it has around 50 bells, and they have an elevator, so that makes things a bit easier. Although if you want to get to the top, you need to go up with the stairs.
This is the clockwork of the Belfry. So I was walking upstairs, but now there are signs that I'm not allowed to go further on both doors. I can only see the bells, sort of, and it doesn't give you any view or anything. So it's a bit sad.
So yeah, very disappointing. This is the only view you can get from here. And this is the Basilica, and there next to it in the background the station designed by Santiago Calatrava. So the Belfry is not vertical friendly at all. You can see those open riser stairs. Yeah, you also have an elevator, but look at this, what a joke. To begin your tour of the Belfry, the lift will take you up to a hangar. To descend, you must use the stairs and follow the direction of the tour. What a joke. So we just come from the Belfry. It's quite disappointing, I must say. So not a good start to the day, but yeah, now we are gonna check out the Musée Doudou. It's about the Ducas de Mons. It's a festivity that they were doing in the Middle Ages, where they would do a procession on a certain day. I think it was the weekend after Pentecost, dedicated to Saint Waltrud, the patron saint of Mons and the whole province of Hainaut, to protect them from the pest, the Black Death. And petit chat.
No, not you.
It's very fluffy.
Yeah.
This is about the legend of Saint George, who is famous because he arrived to a town called Silcia in the province of Libya, which was a Roman province in the past. Then there was a sea where he saw a dragon, and Saint George is famous for having killed the dragon with the help of the inhabitants. Those are the festivities of the Ducas. They take place every weekend after Pentecost every year. My wife is touching a dragon. Be careful. They fight against a dragon, and they have a pistol.
I don't know what's happening.
She's gonna shoot. Yeah, that museum was a bit strange, but yeah, now we are done with that museum. We did learn a bit about the Ducas, the festivity, and now we are gonna plan where to eat lunch, because we didn't bring any homemade lunch. It was a bit unhandy. So, and this is the big square, La Grande Place, with the town hall of Mons, and then you have some shops over there. This is how it looks, very beautiful. This is where they also do the festivities, and we are going in that direction to a restaurant that we found, a Lebanese, that looked pretty promising. Let's see. So that's where we are going. Or maybe not, because they are closed. They do not say anything on the website or on maps, as it's typical. Closed for holidays. The next place we see that is closed. So in the end we stopped at a Japanese that we saw on the way to another place, and looks quite nice. My wife took sushi. My dish is gonna come. And this is edamame, I believe.
Wakame.
Wakame, yeah.
Chicken, sushi,
So this is how mine looks. Oh, the camera going crazy again. These are the gyoza with chicken, and this is the miso ramen soup. So we are done with our lunch. It was not optimal. I mean, the taste was definitely not authentic.
No, the dumplings were from the freezer, and the chicken in my sushi was a very bad kind of chicken nugget or something.
Yeah. My dish was very spicy with chili flakes, and also, I don't know, looked like reheated. Yeah, now we are approaching the Grande Place again to go to the Google of Papers. We'll show you what that is. We just can't figure out more, because it's again like the fifth time or something that we got lost. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Almost no signs. So we don't like it. So we are at the Google of Papers. It's an archive of Wallonia, Brussels, the Mundaneum or Mundaneum, not sure how to pronounce it.
Edouard Otley, Paul Otley's father, was instrumental in developing the railway system by installing tramway lines in Belgium and abroad.
This is how it looks. You cannot touch them, but these are all archives that keep papers, documents like these with references to books and other documents. And this is to preserve the cultural identity of Wallonia and the region of Brussels. Why is it here in Mons and not in Brussels or any other important city? Well, it was first in Brussels, but then they moved it here because they wanted to keep the archives in a place that is not the capital, just in case something happens. So you have a whole heritage of archives here in the capital of in Mons, very close to the French border. So all of these archives are just cards, because they are meant to synthesize or to summarize all the information. For example, here you can see from this paper they just take the most important information, and here from this mathematical paper as well. Like that you keep the most important information instead of having to store many documents in the original form. So we are done with the
capital of I know.
yeah, Don't go so fast.
Oh, no.
First,
Mundaneum.
yeah,
Mundaneum.
that museum. Yeah. And I think we're also done with the capital of Hainaut.
Yay.
No? Which we are very happy to be finished with. Of course, there's also another museum, the Museum of the Wars, but we already went to several war museums, so I think we are tired of seeing suffering and death. We're gonna be straight with Little like Mons.
No, there's not much to do.
No, it's also very bland and
There's not a cozy atmosphere like in Arlon, for instance.
but yeah, we're gonna say goodbye from Mons near France. Yeah, one more thing, we've been walking like, you know, we were like 20 minutes ahead, and now we're only 5 minutes ahead of the train because yeah, it's a mess here. They don't know how to do deviations when they are with construction works. We've had to walk through a kind of passage that goes around. There's a highway next to it, so you cannot just cross it. It's a mess here. But at least finally we are on the train. Maybe we stop in Brussels a bit.